about you. And I don't wanna say, but the second that I wait, no, the words can't get to you. We push and we pull, it's wrong and it's right, it's not black and white. But I know that we'll always be something golden. It's only worth taking to make it. If you took a little time to open up, to see my love, to see my love. It's only worth taking to make it. If you took a little time to open up, to see my love, to see my I don't wanna care, it's a little unfair that you'll never not care for me. I was always scared, no, I couldn't be prepared for you just to be a memory. We push and we pull, it's wrong and it's right, it's not black and white. But I know that we'll always be something golden. It's only worth taking to make it. If you took a little time to open up, to see my love, to see my love. It's only worth taking to make it. If you took a little time to open up, to see my love, to see my
I'll try to follow it.
Got it. Zero here.
There.
Got the mid.
I'll go up.
Nice.
From the 0. Back left. My backboard.
I got it.
Back pose, 40.
I got him.
Tez.
Demo one.
Right behind you.
Oh, block for demo. Coming back. Sorry.
I'm upfield.
Let's touch.
Nice.
Nice.
Ah, let's go.
Cheating.
Count. Shot.
Yep, I'll take the
Behind you,
switch.
what is it?
Behind you, Tez.
Up for it.
I'll try to bump.
Go. Perfect.
Nice.
Pressure. I'll be left.
Yes.
Yep. I'm cheating. Oh, I was playing
Good right.
mid. That's fake. I'll take a shot.
From there. Can't shoot.
Go. From the bump.
Just right in.
Took right mid.
Up for it.
Yep.
They're back right.
Got nothing.
I got
Signal.
I'll be mid right.
low here.
Back left.
That's it.
I'm up.
Guy there. 15. It's going
Got
mid.
the corner.
I'll turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, he actually got it.
Bumped one.
Mid left.
Waiting for touch. Leaving it.
Off corner. I'll try again.
Yep.
Oh, I was safe.
Gotta wait. Got it.
Nice.
I'm very slow back.
Got it still.
Nice.
Close.
Yep, I'm there. Playing slow.
Over bombs.
Yep,
On the far
nice.
side.
Here's a- I'll go.
I got it. Dark
I'm
corner.
slow getting back to it.
It's
Got
gonna
it.
miss.
Got it. Got it.
Nice.
Okay.
Behind you.
Another one.
Behind you 50.
I got one more. To you. Taking that corner.
Yep.
I'll go.
I got
there.
there.
Oh. Nice. Two back right.
Nice. I'm back this one. Come on.
Yes.
I'll follow it.
Mine third. I got it.
Still mid.
Maybe.
Got one more.
Keep. Nice touch.
One.
On third.
That
Nice.
is on guard. I'll take. Left. Over touch. Leaving it.
Yep, I'm there.
Sorry.
Over me.
Missing.
Help! I misflipped. I probably would have that.
Cheating.
Okay. Gonna
Got
lose.
Right.
Shot.
Around me.
Nice.
Hehe.
You're just better. That's all there is to it.
It's huge. What do we got? We got a 1400 team if we want to scrim and just forfeit this.
I'm fine with whatever. I am
Okay.
here to support.
Do that then.
Oh,
Give them at least 30 minutes.
I like every fly I see.
Damn, 25k. Not bad.
Sheesh.
Guess we're just gonna leave. And we get banned, man? That's harsh.
I don't even know what the rewards are this season.
Whole lot of nothing.
Oh,
I think you all have to each leave it.
Huh?
The tournament. You have to leave it individually.
I gotta hit the red button. Oh,
How long's your ban?
It should be 5 minutes. But we should be fine for doing a private match, right? Guess we're gonna find out.
oh, I'm all alone.
Yeah, it kicks us. I'll invite signature.
Can I get a invite, please?
Yep, just that one.
Let's go.
Star Nation.
Indeed. I don't think we've played them before.
I appreciate the Twitter bot so much for following me. I'm almost at 300.
You know what? I don't know if I follow it. Let me look. Oh yeah, I
Might
do.
not.
Haha.
Oh, you do?
I searched you and said you follow each other. Let's go.
Wow.
That's so adorable.
I don't know if you guys watch basketball, but Steph Curry cooked for the U.S. tonight.
Yeah, I didn't see the game from today. I saw the other one. He had 36.
It was a pretty good game.
I was really wanting to watch it too. I fell asleep. I took like a 2-hour nap today, maybe 3.
It was close.
aggressive.
Like they would go from 10 points apart to 6 to 3, and then back up to 8. It was just a really good game.
How was Wembanyama? Didn't he have 20 something?
I think he had 20 plus, yeah. No, and LeBron got dunked on by, I can't remember the dude's name.
Yeah, I saw that. He tried his best.
Some pretty weak fouls were called. There are actually a lot. And France got a lot of, they got a ton of free throws actually. All right.
Atomic Guru. I feel like I know this name.
Alright, go.
I feel like I've seen it before too. Cheating.
Right?
Taking it
Oh, my bad. Well, good thing it doesn't matter.
Nice.
away. Scored it.
Yeah, I needed that boost. It was pivotal.
Oh yeah. I'm
I'm
Got him.
shooting.
Nice.
Back left.
Oh, he
I
took
got
the mid. I'm
bounce.
0. Nice.
Nice.
I'm there.
Nice.
Still 0.
Over.
Right away. Miss.
Behind you.
Back
Tails.
post. Side post.
Yep. Playing front post.
Push. One down. Nice.
Around.
Took mid right. Behind you.
Got me
Tails.
mid.
Ah, my bad.
Hitting it out
Wrong
the
way.
corner.
Backboard. Try it. In the back just now.
Going back.
I got it. What
Nice.
the-
One there. Dead.
Got me upfield. Close touch.
Spawn left.
Okay. Got it.
Back right.
Center.
Behind you, Bruce.
Pumped him. Nice.
That was scary. I had 0. I just committed to it.
I don't think these guys know how to communicate.
They must be in the Navy.
Took mid right.
Nice. Behind you.
Back post.
It's off. One with one.
I'm 0 behind you. Got 1.
Upfield. On the beat. Tag. I got it.
Got mid left. I'm there.
Sh-
Top.
I can't.
Yeah.
Bump. Force some off. Same mid. Fine, you're
Took
good.
her left corner.
Up to you. Straight down. Purple.
Nice.
Oh, wait a second. I got it.
I'm there.
Behind you,
Okay.
Tails.
Down across.
Sure.
Thinking
Yep.
mid right.
Control.
Got me center. Sorry.
That's it.
It's off. Behind you, Jesse.
Back right.
Awkward. It's off. Up.
I got.
Nice.
Nice.
I boost. 2 more. Taking me back left. I'll try him.
Back post.
Okay.
40.
Full back
Yep.
post.
Waiting for more.
Excuse me.
I
Go
left
ahead,
mid.
Jesse.
I'll take.
Okay. Tired.
Okay. I'm dead. I'm cheating.
Go. Going up.
I'm up.
Back right.
Nice.
He's so
Climb
slow.
with little. Okay.
On me.
I wish I could have diamond speed and get a goal because of it.
Just gotta play the ball.
Cheating.
I'll be right.
Nice.
Oh, wait.
Mid left.
Up to looking at pads.
Left. Fine, you it.
Took back left. Third.
That wasn't supposed
touch.
to happen.
Yeah, I can't. Try it.
Yeah, I don't know. So
At least you're up. I'll be right.
Mid left.
trying to demo out.
Go. I got it. Thank you.
Nice. I'm there.
Fucking this guy.
Picking up pads in third.
I got it.
Nice.
Oh, right over his head. I'm cheating. Oh, yours. Up for it.
On right.
15.
I'll go down.
Front post 40.
I'm
Taking back right.
I'm leaving.
I'm back post 50.
Hot shot. That's fine, Jesse.
Making that.
Okay.
Chase.
15. Thank you.
Back.
50.
He beats.
Okay. Try demo.
Nice. Took back right.
Waiting for him.
Left field.
Fine, where's it?
Try
One
behind
up.
me.
I got it.
Behind Taz.
Go. He's going right. Yep.
Nice.
I don't know how that got in, honestly.
Like I backed up. Chain wrestling. Back right. I got it. Right not fall.
Mid right. Behind Taz.
Popping.
I'll go.
Oh, my bad. I tried to turn off.
You're good.
Just came back. Try.
Cheating.
Back left.
Okay. He's now boom.
Took back right. And back forward. Yeah. It's bumped.
Get away. Miss. I got it.
Took mid left.
What a touch.
I'm there. Getting beat. Oh, he bumped him into
I got
it.
it.
I'm zero coming back.
Game.
Got mid left. I'm up.
Up in there. Goalie's bumped. Center's
Can't.
full. Try. Oh, yes. Almost.
Cheating.
You're right.
Took mid right. Nice.
Staying up wall.
Behind you.
I got one more touch.
I got him.
Bumped one.
I'm up. Can't.
Okay. Up for it.
One's downfield.
I got it.
Nice. Two back right.
Bumped one. I died.
Behind you, Rizzo.
Spawn left. Got me left. Right below you. Just waiting.
I tried to hit it down.
I got bounce.
Mid left.
No
Took back
boost.
right.
That's all I got.
I have.
Redirecting. He's out. I'll stay close.
Yep. I'm up.
Go. My speed.
Can't.
I can't
Behind
go.
Taz. Okay.
Mid right.
I'm up.
Oh, my bad.
All the way back. On you. That's fine.
Nice try. Try and get it left.
Back right. I got bounce. Upfield.
Yep. Third.
Behind.
I got.
I have one guy in front. Up for it. Behind Jesse.
Nice. I'm there.
Which was it?
To the left.
I got it.
Nice. Net 30.
I'm trying to bump.
Get in that corner. I got touch.
Zero coming back.
Couldn't bump. Yes.
Can't.
I got it. Didn't time.
Back post.
Over me.
Got one guy. Nice.
Two back right.
Playing backwards. It's going low. Wow.
He lagged around the ball.
Got you.
I'll be left.
Okay.
Cheap.
Up.
Can't.
Come down. Awkward.
I'm there.
Go. I got it.
Behind you, Taz.
15.
Nice.
Take.
Stand
Get
far
behind.
side.
Got it off corner.
Up for it. Ooh,
Nice.
just barely. Nice pass.
Thanks.
Cheating. Going.
I'm there.
Behind you.
To the left.
Going low. Nice. Right behind you.
Trying to demo this guy.
Nice.
The middle one.
Behind you, Boozer. Can't.
I got it. Backward.
Bumped one.
Look for bumps. Bumping one of them. Oops. Run up boost. I got bumped.
I'll be there.
There's a guy on the far side too.
Took back left. Behind you, Taz.
Okay.
Over me.
Got one.
Hold one jump.
Back right.
I'll try to follow. Players. Others. Nice. I came.
Close.
Behind
He
me.
beats. I'm zero.
Took back right.
That's all I got.
Oh.
Nice. Be center. Try it.
I got bumped.
Took their back right.
Just gonna have one behind.
I'm back post.
I got it. 50.
Okay.
Just hit on the wall. Can't.
One's behind you.
Players.
Nice. I'll turn to you.
Yep.
I'm dead.
It's on my head.
I'm zero.
take-
Getting bumped. Still zero.
Took back right.
He's missing.
I'm lagging.
Behind you, Taz.
50. One in net.
I got it.
Yep.
Open one.
That's my bad.
Pop. Still zero.
Behind. Go.
I've been zero for so long.
Corner. It's up.
Can't.
I'm up.
Took their corner.
Too hard.
Dog out.
Okay.
I got lots of boost still. Gotta wait. 15.
I got.
It's off.
Took back right.
It's off. Jump too high. My bad.
I can't see what the ball's doing.
I am. What's up, man? I'm cheating. I can tag. Trying to 50. He's in a
Nice.
Come
bot.
up early. Missing.
Go. He's got on far side. Careful. Try him.
I'll be right corner.
Okay, I'm cheating. One on wall. Nice. I missed.
Around me.
I'm there.
I'm up.
Nice.
90 ties.
One on wall. I'm center. Die right there. Careful.
Take the right corner.
Nice.
Back goes full.
Fires.
I got missing.
Backward. Got 200. I got it.
Back left.
Nice. I can't.
Weird bounce.
Back post 60.
Oh, what the hell? One back post.
0.
They're behind you. Whoops. Yes, sir. He's everywhere. So read the heavens. Yep, chat is on screen. Basically, times out after like 30 seconds, so it's not too distracting. Just warming up for a league match that we have here in 15 minutes. Alright, this is the one. Should
Yes.
be 5-0.
Ooh.
Light.
Cheating.
I'm right. I got it.
Got
Mid left.
I'll stay behind.
Yep, playing across. Over me.
I'm just waiting. Yep. I got it.
90 ties.
Tried
Okay.
him on net. 1 point.
Not quite on. Taking the corner.
Oh,
Let me on fire.
Just 1.
He's there.
0.
Okay.
Got full.
I'm also
Behind
zero.
you.
Yep.
Fires.
I'm there.
Backward. That's 50. Up for
Okay,
it.
back right.
Bumped him.
I'm there. Take it back left.
Got one on.
70.
Okay. Spawn right, no boost.
Come on.
To you. It was really hard, sorry. Can't. Looking for demos.
Back left.
Watch bump. Foul.
Almost got it.
I'm lagging.
I'll be right.
Cut.
Cheap.
Taking left mid.
Missed the boost.
On it. Got there.
0 in their net.
Got it.
Behind you, ties.
Mid right.
Come across.
Okay.
Got it. I got it.
Nice. Back post 30.
Double.
Mid right. I
I'll
got.
try.
Maybe if he would touch the ball. Back post 20.
Dog up. Got it.
I'm up.
Got two in front of you. Nice.
Go Back right.
Two back left.
I'm up. Bumping.
I got it.
He doesn't go.
I got it.
Off back. Down.
Yep, gotta wait one.
I'll turn.
That's behind you, person.
Got it. Try.
We left.
I'm cheating. Close. I got it. I'll be.
Okay.
When did I jump? Excuse me?
Okay.
Let's. We're behind him.
Right there.
Yep. Take a mid left.
Go there.
Behind you,
One up
50.
on the wall.
Go.
Two back left and back this way. Holy.
Yep. Took the corner.
I got it. Up for it. Dead. Spawn back left.
Taking
Okay.
right mid.
Upping. I got no. Oh, mid.
Yeah.
Got a few pads behind the
He's
rear.
going.
Yep.
Nice.
Took back right.
Third. Behind you, Taz.
Not going. I got it.
Bump their last.
All yours.
I got it again.
I'm out. Oops. Interjected.
Right.
Got it.
Trying to
I got it.
Two left. Back post.
Spawn left.
I
Right.
got it. So,
Nice. Around me.
I got it.
behind me.
Go again.
Got it.
Okay.
Up for 50. Taking that corner
Moving out. My bad.
on far side.
Good.
Got bumped. Stuck upfield. I got it. I got it.
Try and get
Be.
it.
Go. Cheating. Coming mid.
Nope.
Guys gonna have.
Third. Behind you, Taz.
Okay.
Bumping net.
Bad touch.
I'm up.
I'll try.
Coming
Low
in
boost.
front.
Took me right.
Damn.
Yep. 0.
Spawn left. I got it.
Not there.
Took the corner. We got time for one more.
Well. Here I am.
Here we are.
I'll be left.
Mid right.
That's right behind you.
Right side.
Coming that way.
Two back left.
Yep, I'm there. That's it.
I got it. I'll fall.
Yep.
I'll go.
Over.
50.
Excuse
Nice.
me.
Over.
Down there.
0.
He's got it.
Yep.
I'm one pad. Nice.
Save.
Got back left.
Playing wall.
I'll challenge.
Oh. Darn it.
One there.
There's-
Took back right.
I'm up.
Okay.
I'm one on. I'm across.
Last.
I can't.
Just waiting on his touch.
Go. Coming out left. Dog out. Pumping belly.
Try one more. Yep, got it.
Counter.
I'm up.
Go. I got it.
Trying to demo this guy.
Cross.
Around me. One there.
Backwards.
No shooter.
Go. That's my bad. I'm cheating.
Ah,
That's right.
Oh.
I'll be
Gee.
right.
Going
He
left.
beats.
Tuck right mid. Got me right. Got him.
Third.
Got one.
Okay.
Got two.
I'm up. Can't shoot.
Okay. Oh, wait.
Got their corner.
The up foot.
Took mid left.
Backflipped. Nice.
I'll be mid left.
Right
Shooting.
behind you. Nice.
Yes, sir.
I'll be right.
Okay. Going left again. Watch double.
I got it.
One third.
Trying to demo his teammates.
I got it.
Nice.
I'll go.
Bumped one.
Taking back
Done
right.
one.
Beat left side.
Oh,
Up for
my
it.
God.
Try. Bump to go. I got no boost.
Apparently I'm dead.
It's
Spawn right.
just taking slow. Fine time.
This wall.
Bumped him.
0.
Okay.
My neighbors in.
Play a 50 if you have to. I got it. Got it. 15.
Yep.
Yes.
Taking my corner. Couldn't.
I'll go. Over me.
Where's our third? I can't. Yeah, something happened there. All of us were way too far.
I'll be right.
Okay, I'm cheating. Fine, Jesse. I can't. Fine,
Backwards.
Go back right.
go.
Be left side.
This way.
I'm net 80.
Can
Got
you?
it.
Take
Okay.
back right.
Off for
I
it.
got.
Yep.
Oh fuck. Nice.
Taking the mid.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm fucking pads.
Try to demo net. Miss him.
Come in. I got
I got
box.
it.
Take back
Over me.
right.
Not back at all. I got it now.
Okay.
Offer it. Missing. The mid one.
Low boost.
Is it?
Sure.
It's
Taking a corner.
I can take.
take the back right.
I'm 20. Nice. Fucking touch.
Take the back left. Dead.
Monk one.
Offer it. It's up one.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I'll be left.
Yep. I'm cheating. I got it.
He does.
Taking that corner. Try.
Close.
Dark.
Good.
Still 0.
Look at that.
Duff.
Got
Offer
one
it.
pad. I'm up. Nice.
Okay, I'm backward. Oh.
Damn, that guy sucks.
Oh, what up? I believe. Oh, what was that?
I'm there.
Okay. Oh.
How much time do we have between this and series? Like, when do we have to join the lobby?
I mean, I can see what they're saying. I think they're ready right now. If I can ask. Do you need to like go to the bathroom or something?
Yeah, I need a piss real quick.
Okay, I'll tell him. Just go do that.
So right now, the women's table tennis is on. There's a Chinese girl, last name Wang, and initials MY. My Wang. I love it.
I love my wing too.
Mm-hmm.
I like a good wing.
I'm back.
Alright, I'm in the lobby. The heck put that on the Los Champs website?
What
This
is
is Happy Birthday, Mr. Beast. Why is that there?
Glazing.
For real.
Isn't he in some like legal trouble right now?
Not him necessarily. I think it started with Ava or Chris having some like texting a minor or something a while ago, and then everyone's going after Mr. Beast now and saying like his videos are fake, which I don't think anybody thought they were real. But they're just everyone's just taking this opportunity to go at him, I guess.
I mean, so like, I think the what am I saying? Like, I think his challenge videos are like fake, but like when he goes and donates money to people, I don't think that's fake. I don't know. I don't
mean,
care.
unless you're like part of it or been there or work for him. Nobody knows for real. But like,
Yeah.
like in my mind, like the 100 days challenge stuff is probably not true, but you never know. I'm sure. I'm sure some of it could be and some of it couldn't. Like the most recent bunker one, he probably didn't build a bunker. It's probably all like a set, and they still could have like done 100 days. But like theoretically, that's not useful to anybody's time. So it's probably more like a week shoot, maybe.
Probably, yeah. I really like the videos where he just blows up stuff, if that's real.
Yeah, that's gotta be real. Those
I would
ones,
think so.
those ones, it's like it doesn't take time. It's just a little bit of money.
Yeah, like tanks shooting through stuff, guys with machine guns. That's all real. Alright.
Let's get it in a second. Okay, never mind.
Oh,
Yep, I tried really hard to find a ball chasing match of any of these guys, and I don't think any of them upload. So
they're
no,
secretive.
no insight. They're probably just too embarrassed. They don't want to put that public.
Free follow.
Nice. What a sellout.
Absolute stalling. Our comms, those that don't even exist.
Facts.
Yup.
We just read each other's minds.
So we should do one match, just play a whole series with everybody who. That couldn't go wrong at all.
That's how we execute our triple commit attack.
They'll never see it coming.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Thanks for dropping the follow. Good luck in the match. Alright, let's get in here.
Forget whatever happened in the last fucking scrim. It doesn't matter.
Exact.
I'm cheating.
All I remember is lots of goals. Back right,
Yeah, who scored them doesn't really matter. There were lots of goals.
backward. Yep.
Yep.
Right behind you, Jesse. Guy behind
I'll
you.
be third. I'm there.
I got it.
No,
15.
nice, he turned. Yep, taking this corner first.
It's on target.
That was a poor decision. I didn't think he would just do it like that.
Took all the opportunity. I'm back left.
I need to left.
Okay. Offer it.
Demo one.
Okay. One to be.
I'm upfield.
He spawned now.
Bumping him.
Nice shooting.
Nice.
Oh.
That's fine, I'm there. I
First
beat.
bounce.
Yep.
Zero coming back.
He's gonna have.
Yeah.
Del
Okay.
right mid.
I'm up.
Just
The right
Center,
corner
okay.
I got.
off of that.
I'm left side.
Oh,
Looking.
close. Can't.
Ah, my bad. Got their corner.
Gonna be open.
Two back left.
Yep,
I
got time.
Taking the mid right.
Behind you.
It's off.
This. I got it.
On you guys.
There
we go. Come on. Come on.
I was only 0 and 3, but it's good. Gosh.
I'll be right.
Alright.
Yes, sir.
I'm cheating. Oh, you're taking mid
Good
right.
luck.
I missed it.
Playing
Took
good
out
time.
cross.
Yep.
Fine, reverse it.
I'll play bounce.
I'll be third.
Reverse.
Got their corner. And mid
Behind
level.
the mid one. I got it.
Playing across.
One more.
I'm up. It's fake. Bump net. Net's empty.
Trying to get back. Got it.
Nice. I'll take.
Okay. Right behind you.
He's gonna have.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait
I'm
on
up.
a second. Okay.
Mid right. I'm third.
Can't. Took the mid right left.
Got back left. Playing backward.
Nice.
Nice. I got bounce.
On you guys.
It's off. Never mind. Oh, it's off.
Nice.
Good ball.
Look at the teammanship.
I'm cheating.
Back right.
Okay. Killed it.
Yeah.
I'm
Taking
there.
mid. Okay.
I'm
I
third.
got bounce.
Over me.
It's on target. Oh,
Nice shot.
finally got the slot.
Excuse me?
Finally got the slot.
That's what I thought you said. I like it.
Definitely not slut.
Not yet.
I'll be right.
It's open.
I got it.
Nice. Let's go.
Kick off.
Yeah.
I'll be right.
Okay. Fires.
Back left.
Right behind.
The pinch.
Nice. Took their corner.
Lead him.
Got me
Waiting
mid.
for one.
Okay. I got it.
Test.
Bump net. Close. I'm leaving it.
That again. Same mid. Coming back now. Behind
Yep, I'm
you.
there.
Your left corner.
Right away. Nice.
I got
You can take. Behind you, Jesse.
drop.
I stamina. Oh,
That's
yours.
fine. I'll play slow, low boost.
Guy on. I have bounce.
2 mid right.
Got back left.
Oops. I got it, sir.
Missed.
Nice fake.
Third.
Mountain. Up boost.
Back right.
Got there.
I'm
Another
there.
one. Behind you, Verza.
Over me.
Gotta wait.
Got bumped out.
Off for it.
Take a mid left.
Straight down,
To the
out.
left corner.
Yep, he beats.
Miss.
I'm up.
I'll stay up for you. Challenging. In the corner. Upper corner.
Mid left. Behind you, full.
Guy behind you.
I'm dead.
I got.
Go ahead. Up for it.
Taking the mid.
I'm third.
That's all I got. Bumped one. Got the corner. I can't, do I?
Yep, I'm there. He has one more. He should have.
That was laggy.
Got the mid.
Gotta wait for touch.
One's on our side.
Third left corner.
Trying.
Living.
I got it.
Left.
Bumped one.
Can't.
Second mid
I'm
left.
0 third.
Okay. Bad touch.
Yep,
Yep,
mid
Maybe
with
not.
over me.
On backboard. I got it.
All the way back for a second.
Try.
Yep, right wall.
Left.
That mid's there.
You got it. All the way back for boost.
I'm there.
I'm just waiting. Okay.
0.
Just challenging.
Got left mid.
Goes if you can. I got it.
Back goes.
Behind you, full.
15. That's all I got.
I got it.
Yep.
Try to block.
Watch out. Try.
We're chill. I'm 2. Cheap.
I'll be left.
50 hit.
Playing third. Sporting now.
Over me.
Too far. Okay.
Slow coming back.
I got it.
Attacks.
Back post 30.
Yep.
Over.
I'll throw it.
Leaving it.
Nice. Good shit.
Combined 16 shots. Down.
And they only had
Taz had
two.
5 of his in like the first 2 minutes.
Yeah. There's 5
He's
shots
going
on
crazy.
target. They're off target, man.
I'm cheating.
Back right.
Sure. On left.
Left.
Yep, playing backward.
Trying to
Right.
Going.
It's dead.
Nice.
Yep.
I'll pick it up.
Floating. I got 40 on the way down.
Behind you, Taz.
So I got it.
Yep, I'm there.
Get my belong. Got me up.
I got the mid. He's still behind you.
I can
Back
take.
right. Yep.
I'm 2.
You Verza.
Nice shot.
Nice. You know what that was right there? Playing with what I think should happen.
Exactly.
Crazy how that works.
It's almost like you're reading the play.
I'm learning.
I got
Other
it.
corner. Yep. I'm behind you, full.
Over me. Oh,
Nice.
Open.
Free.
Alright.
Oof. I wouldn't want to be them right now.
Me neither.
Cheap.
I'll be right.
Yep. Last 2.
Behind you, Verza.
Taking
Taking
that
mid
corner.
left.
He got it. I'm 0.
I gotta wait.
Yep.
I got now. Got bumped.
2 back left. I'm full behind you.
Mid left.
I'm beat.
Yep, I got it.
Boost.
Bang.
Down. Got some time. Got you now.
I'm dead.
I'm 0 here. Got 1.
Go.
Bad
Up for
touch.
it.
Nice.
Backward. Down.
Spawn right.
I got it. There we go.
Nice.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I'll be right.
Cheating. I got it. Over me. Bumped him.
Good luck. Nice. I'll
Nice.
take
Nice. I'll be mid left if you can.
40 here.
Fucking pads.
Close. Taking their corner.
Go.
Behind
can.
full. Got it.
I'm up for it.
Still
Other
left wall.
corner.
Over me.
I'm up.
Yes, I got it. Tight angle.
Missed.
Oh, yes. Probably,
Got their corner.
I got it.
I'm done with him. Leaving.
Trying to demo mid. Missed him.
Careful. Oh, that'll work. Demo
I'm there.
drone.
Bang.
I don't have any boost, but I can.
I need tabs.
Nice. Full behind you.
That's
I'll play slow. I'll take it across.
fine, yeah.
Back post.
It's off. Fine,
Get
Virgil.
backward.
I'll go.
I'm lost.
Nice.
Is there? Looking for demo mids.
Behind you 70.
Demo plan.
There. What up,
Go
touch?
back left. I'll be up. Sorry, off.
Back post.
Nice.
Nice.
I'll chase it. Got 0.
I got it.
Mid left.
Leaving.
Can't.
Yep. I'm up. Got it.
Taking
That's it.
back left.
I'm up.
Mid right.
Going deep.
I'm there.
Oh, nice. Got one guy sealing. Right behind you. I got it. I got
Back
seal.
left.
Front post. Tabs.
One's in our
Got
net.
the boost. Just saw him.
Nice.
Nice shot.
It's good 50.
I was kind of hoping you would steal that. I was gonna laugh.
I
I was waiting
thought
for
about it.
I'll be left.
I'm cheating. Players.
it. Mid right.
Up for it.
Damn, it was
I'm there. Mid.
Turning. Just right on target. Nice.
Nice.
Good pass.
Thank you.
Is that going in?
Mate. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Just barely. I'm cheating. Trying to catch.
Yep. I'm going.
I'm playing. Fucking pads.
One more.
You did great.
It's open again.
Nice touch.
Tried.
Leaving that.
I got
Slow
it.
coming back. Just you. Taking mid left.
Dog out.
Yep. I'm there. I'll let him touch.
Yes. I got it.
Behind you. I'm dead.
Backward. Dude, try.
Try to go around that dude.
I got it. Oh,
I'm there.
on far side. Gotta wait.
I'm third.
Over.
Got it.
Go.
Off sidewall.
Go. Can't. Offer. On the side.
Waiting for him.
Shh.
Back post.
Coming down.
Front post. Low. One on.
I got it.
Yep. I'm there.
Shh. Go. Right behind you.
Behind Tez.
How did I get
Wait.
7 shots? When did that happen?
Up.
He beats.
Go. There it is. We're just shooting that much. 7, 6, and 3.
Another 16.
They
Yep.
ain't taking it like that, I guess. One more. Just ignore the flashbacks to week 2, and we'll be fine.
And 3, 4. Back right.
Cheated.
Okay. Right while
Yep.
Left.
Waiting for him.
ours.
Waiting. I got one.
Right first. Yep. I'm up.
I got
It's-
it. Spoon.
Yep. Back left.
Might be- do it.
Oh. Thought you were
Nice.
nasty for a second.
Dang it, Warren.
I wish.
I got. Over.
Bump one.
Yeah.
Right behind you, Jesse. I got it.
They're back right.
Yep. Mid left.
I got a still.
I'm up. My bad.
Oh, you're good.
I did not believe.
Nice.
Whatever you guys did, it worked.
I was a cyber boy.
Nice.
Nice. Try and get it right.
Okay, I'll be there.
Two mid left.
Got
Just
their
waiting.
corner.
Offer it.
Taz. Nice touch.
Yep. Still mid with you.
I got it still.
Tucking pads.
Down actually.
Nice pass.
Oh,
I
close.
can't put it
That's a
in.
good play.
I'll go.
Nice, there it is.
Nice. Trying to get cheeky with the placement. I should just shot it.
Work down and then.
Cheated.
Back right.
Yep. Going up.
Mid right.
I'm up.
Just waiting.
Can't.
I got it.
Nice.
Nice beat.
Thanks. Be there for the finish. Would like those.
Thank you.
You made that so awkward for him.
Left. Nice. One bounce.
Mid right.
Am
I'm
I
slow.
bad?
Yep.
Up, over.
I got.
Yep. Just challenging.
Back right.
Down the corner.
Back post 40.
Bumped one. On the beat.
Nice. Can't bump.
I got it.
Just wait for his touch.
Open.
Yeah. No boost.
Drop.
Got full.
Drop.
Over.
Mid right.
Nice pass.
Nice.
Mid
So
right.
the game of the day is how many assists can Versa get?
Damn.
Hopefully all.
Back left.
Cheating. Can't.
I'm up.
Okay.
Took mid right.
I got it. Backward.
Up.
I got one.
Okay.
Nope.
Right away. Turning. That's fortunate.
Brazil setup.
So, cheating.
Okay. I'll
I
fight
got-
wall.
Where's it?
Taking their corner.
I got.
On
Yep,
your
I'm there.
side. Behind you. Catching it.
Third.
D. Right
Back
behind
right. I'll play across.
Yeah. Oh, it flips out.
It's
you. Just
fine.
landed. Bump 2.
Not on.
Just the one guy. No one's there. Right behind you. Little boost.
I'm there.
Okay. Yeah, bunch. That's block. Up for it.
Got their corner.
Nice.
That's all I got.
I'm up.
Nice. Huge.
We're at 14 shots. Holy
Already? It's like every touch is a shot.
basically.
Right? Nice.
Taking their corner, leaving it.
Up for it.
I'm up.
Open.
It's up.
Yes,
Nice.
sir.
I mean, still got 2 minutes for Brazil. Better slow down.
Let's go for 15
Yeah, we're
goals.
We're gonna make a whole new category.
50. We're gonna send him straight down to tier 5.
I got bumped. I'll try.
Ours. Yes.
Let's go.
Brazil with 2 minutes left. That's aggressive.
Let's go double Brazil.
Beautiful.
Cheating.
What do you left?
On a serious note, we are really helping the goal differential this series.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you.
Yep.
Ours.
Yep.
Corner in.
2 mid right.
I died.
I'll just
But
keep it
him.
One more.
I'm on the way back.
Spawn left. I got it.
Back
Hold on.
post 80. I got to you.
Come on.
They're back.
Behind.
Yep.
Trying to-
Taking their corner. This
I got
dude's literally just demo chasing me. Play defense, my guy.
Yeah, that guy's.
He left their back post to go chase me.
They're trying to get the pressure, but they don't got the support.
Front post.
Okay. I got it.
Nice.
Ours.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. This one got out.
Out again.
I can't. Oh, I hit it. Do it to him. Oh!
Dude, I can never hit
Post.
anything cool.
0.
Oh, I need
Okay.
guys.
Up for it. Yeah.
The shots.
Yeah.
We're at 22.
Jesus. How do they have 2? 2?
They just can't create pressure.
I'll go this time. I'll go.
Cheating.
Okay. Let's come up for it.
Two back right.
Mid right. I'm there.
Demo in.
Ready first touch.
Yep,
Up
mid.
in corner. I'll play bounce. Can.
I'll go
Fine,
again.
where is it?
Find
Got their
guys.
corner.
I'm out.
Over me.
Last second.
One chasing you.
Turning.
Can't.
Oh yeah, I see. Okay.
Mid left.
Dog out.
They're back right.
Try to cut. Yep.
Over me. I'm up. Got it. To the corner.
Yep.
Two mid right.
Let's go out. Hell yeah. It's what we needed. You broke the scoreboard, Jesse.
What?
Your like stat thing was like duplicated.
Oh,
You had
yeah.
so much. Oh my.
Damn.
Good lord. That felt nice.
So that will help us for goal differential stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We were basically. I think we were like. Well, before last week, we were +2. So I'm pretty sure we were
Yeah.
negative
I'll
going into
look.
this one.
We are. Our goal differential is -2.
Yeah. So we'll be
So
after that.
we're
We're
gonna
gonna be
be-
like +10 at least,
Yeah.
+15 maybe, somewhere in there.
That's still pretty good for. That means we had close matches even when we lost though. To only be
Yep.
-2.
But that
That
gives us tiebreaker if we come to teams with the same record,
Yeah.
because
there
it's
is
series record and then total wins and then goal differential.
Only about 5 teams above double digits at the moment. Rest of them are single.
It's the #1 team that's silver something.
It is currently Boomin' Birds. There's 2 teams that
Boomin'
are
Birds.
undefeated so far.
I'm gonna be honest. I think we can beat every team in this league, or this league.
Oh yeah. Might
Just
be a
gotta
little
get right.
tough, but I think we can get there. We can get there. Week 5. Alright,
I'll
let me-
be I'll be in the coaching thing. Just gonna be working on something as well while he's talking.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Message him. I'll call that chat too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel my rotations were great tonight. I thought mine
Yeah,
were garbage.
we did better than the scrim though. Our scrim was a little rough, but I think we at least had enough pressure that we were doing okay for that.
Yeah, tonight was. I feel like it was kind of hard to judge this one with rotations because they just couldn't handle the pressure, so it didn't really matter as much.
Yeah.
I felt like our defensive rotation was solid though. Like when they did come into our end, we were covering for each other really well.
Yo. We want to use the league match or that scrim match? I think would be better to go over.
Yeah, if we use this one, like game one would be the only one.
Yeah.
Really. I'm fine. We could probably use. I know the last game we lost by 1. That was a close one for the scrim.
Yeah. We got 3, 6:15, and then whenever the scrim started. 38. He's in a match. What a guy. Gee. 4-2, 5-0, and a 9-1. That's pretty good. So that gives us a 8, 13, 17 minus 3. So we get plus 14 will put us at a positive 12 goal differential, which is actually
Nice.
huge. That would beat out a lot of people if we tie at least.
Yes, sir.
Someone
Yeah,
has
we already
negative
have-
15 above us.
Yeah, we have a huge advantage already with going to game 5s because the first part tiebreakers game wins. So even if we're going to game 5s, we're still upping that stat
How is
as
this
opposed to
team
getting swept.
above us? Oh, they must have forfeits. But how did this team has 3 wins, 1 loss, but they have 2 goals scored? How? That must be a misinput.
They probably have 3 forfeit wins then. I'm about to log in now. I'll look too.
Yeah, they have to.
Then they only scored 2 goals in the loss.
Yeah, and they got scored 17 on them. All right, back to reporting.
I wish they had. I don't know. There's not really a way to do it where it's fair for everyone, but if they could somehow count forfeits as like half a game, because there's situations like that team where they've played one
Yeah.
actual series and they're 3-1 and got destroyed in the one they played.
break the reporting thing? I think the reporting game thing is broken.
The what?
I can't enter any of the match results.
Oh.
Does it work for you at all? Like I click on game 1 and there's no longer a thing on the right.
I gotta pull up our match.
I am supposedly logged in. Maybe I
Try
need
it
to
now.
log
I
out.
hit start match on the little top thing.
Start match. Oh, did that change it? No? I still don't see it.
Yeah, me either. I was having trouble. The website took years to load for me, so I might just be having issues.
Yeah, they did just switch to a new engine recent, or like Friday, I think they were updating the whole site, migrating stuff. Might have to do with that.
I'm sure it's got something to do with it.
Oh shoot, did I leave the thing up? Okay, no.
I can do on the right side where it has match results. I can scroll and input individual game scores.
I don't even see that.
Yeah, so if you're on our matchup on the right side, that big column where it
Yeah.
has details and resources at the top,
Mm-hmm.
down where it says match results in the middle, you
Yeah, I
can
don't
scroll right.
have
and
it.
then
I only have match log, room pass, and proof of results. Like the match result thing's not even there.
I guess I can see
Yeah,
if my
I've-
ball chasing actually worked.
It's all in the Discord too. If you want to use screenshots.
Oh, it
About
is?
to-
Okay.
I'm about to send them right
In the team one or the group?
now. Match results should be in there.
I
We-
don't see that.
Oh really? Should be. It's not. It's under.
There it is. I just didn't have it. I didn't have it selected.
Gotcha. I should be in
Save
order.
image.
4250 and then the 91. Cannot read prop. Can't even upload a screenshot anymore, huh? You'd just be broken. Does it let you upload a screenshot?
I'm about to upload. It says cannot read properties of whatever it said.
Alright, I'm opening a ticket.
Yeah, it's not letting me.
Is there anything happening in this chat? Yeah, someone said, is anyone able to do management functions? Can't start match, upload, and advance the match in any way. No, I uploaded games for last night and it won't work at all. Database migration broke a lot of it. Who knows how long that will take to fix. Okay. Well, we have the proof.
I'm trying to see if I can do the individual games. Yeah, it'll let me like type in the scores for the games. I can at least do that and just have something in there.
Yeah, mine just decided to completely die.
Ahoy.
He's alive.
Oh,
Yeah.
hello.
I'm even early. See?
It's true. By 2 minutes.
Well, technically you said sometime between there.
Yeah. You're still early though.
Yep. Fashionably early. Okay.
We just were too good and went 3-0 today, so yeah, speedrunning.
Oh god. So for games 2 and 3, it has 4 spots for the score. So like game 2 it
4
says we won
spots?
5. It says 5 to 0 to 0 to 0.
Maybe just don't put anything in yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop now. Something's not right.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, if you guys want to watch some analysis tomorrow at 5 EST, I'm analyzing Daniel, so feel free to come watch.
Okay. Is
I
that
will
5?
try to remember.
Is that 5 your time, Pacific?
I said 5 EST.
Oh, I didn't. Nice. Thank you.
Everything NA is an EST.
Yeah,
Unless
that's
it's
fair.
Valorant,
Pretty
then it's
much.
PST.
Yeah.
And CS is Europe time. Even in an NA event, it's all Europe time. Alright, this is our 3rd session, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
W. Alright, Mars.
I haven't touched ranked in forever, so it's the same as last time. So just 1350, I guess.
I don't even know
13.
what mine was last time.
50.
1335 or 1390?
I wasn't
thought it was
there.
last time.
I wasn't there the last session.
You weren't here? Oh, okay. Never mind then. Alright, Taz.
1325.
1325. Alright. Last one.
That's me, Verza.
Yep.
I am 1390 still.
1390. Ah, I wish. Alright.
Maybe someday.
Alright, so overall, these are the big things that we're looking for right now. Of course, we talked about, over the last 2 sessions, we talked about how to understand high-level Rocket League, right? We talked about possession, reading the play, and we talked about the structural and adaptive concepts, which we now know as vertical stacking and adaptive rotations, right? And overall, the 3 main jobs that we're going to have to try to do as a team. So overall, big things that I give you guys 4 big points to look at, to work on when you guys are in game. Now, of course, it's all up to you guys on how fast you guys improve. If you guys didn't try to work on any of this stuff, and we go into this replay, what am I going to be saying?
Same shit.
Same thing as last time.
Same stuff as last time. Exactly. So as long as you're trying to work on these things, I can help you improve. Does it matter if you succeed in doing these things? No. But you should be able, like, theoretically, if you're actually focused, you should be able to try on these things the entire game. Or if anything, I'll only see you mess up on trying to do these things maybe one time, maybe towards the end of the game, where maybe you lose focus at some point, right? But what happens if I see something in the first 5 seconds? We're going to be seeing that for the rest of the replay,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Alright, let's look at said replay. And are you streaming today, Tess?
Yep.
Yeah. Not that I'd say anything, but you know, I don't want to get tagged.
It's okay. I've had way worse things already said.
Alright, we'll start with Jitsi. What's this with the slow ass cheat? Gotta make sure you're the first person on the ball after your opponent. Luckily, the kickoff, well, luckily for you, the ball ended up pinching up pretty high, so go back and grab the boost. Something I don't talk about very much is kickoff, but you do need to make sure the team has a solid kickoff, and Bears will get to you in a second. Ball should never be popping up on a kickoff. But,
Oh yeah, that is by far my worst part of the game is kickoff.
But overall, making sure that when you're cheating, you cheat at least quicker. And I'm not saying that you have to be up your teammates' butt on the kickoff, because obviously, if you're playing against East players, you're going to be on higher ping, and overall, it's going to be harder, unless you yourself are an East player, in which case you're chilling. But overall, generally, you want to like at least be this close. So normally, people do is they boost and they do a speed flip at the beginning of kickoff, and then they'll slow down if they need to, or speed up if they need to. But overall, just like the overall Rocket League game, what determines if you get to the ball faster than the opponent?
Your speed.
How close you are.
How close you are to the ball before it's hit, right? Because in Rocket League, even a bronze that knows how to double jump aerial is the same speed as a pro. Doesn't mean the bronze is going to hit the ball, right? But speed-wise, mechanically, a bronze can go as fast as a pro, right? So how do you actually go to the ball faster? You got to physically be closer. That's why as second man, where do you have to be at a minimum? Close,
Close behind and facing forward.
facing the play, right? As
Facing
close as you can. If the opponent's second man is closer to the first man than you are, who's going to get to the ball first? They
Other
are,
guy.
right? And the same thing works for kickoffs. After your teammates take the 50 on the kickoff, assuming you don't try to lose it back right, or assuming they don't try to lose it back right, the first person on the ball is whoever is closer support. Now, of course, if you're trying to lose it back right, and the person who's cheating can play it a little bit slower and more read that the ball is going to go somewhere, for example. But overall, you want to at least be as close as possible. Like, even on a slow kickoff, generally you're at least right here by the time the ball makes contact. Does that make sense,
Okay.
everybody?
Yeah.
And the person who's doing the kickoff, just like in a normal 50, like if you're just taking a normal possession, you want to make it as easy as possible for your second man to follow up, right? The last thing you'd want is that ball to get hit at. So overall, of course, kickoffs, you have to master the speed flip, know how to control your car perfectly. That's one thing. But even if you don't master the speed flip, you want to make sure that you treat the ball like an actual 3D object. A lot of people treat it like a 2D object. So you're like, oh, as long as I get behind the ball, you're chilling. But that's not the case. You're, like right here, your car is a rectangular prism. Ball's here. If you want to keep the ball on the ground, you got to make sure your center of mass is not completely above, because obviously they'll pinch it under you, but you want to make sure at least a majority of your car, or at least a good amount of it, is above the center of mass of the ball. That way, it's
Right.
like you're pinching the ball downward into the ground, and then it's just up to angles and speed that determine if it goes left or right.
Mhm.
But either way, you want to keep it grounded. That make sense?
Yep.
At the end of the day, Rocket League is a physics-based game. So no matter what, like if you go above the ball's gonna go down, right? It's all about learning the physics engine and how it works. But all right, just in case you guys don't try to do the right stuff, thought we'd still learn something new today. But there we go. But all right, so what position or what job I should say is Taz here?
Support.
He is support. And why is he? But so good that he is support. I'm going to let you know that up front. He is support. But why is he still support? Why does it matter? Why is Jesse still first man even though he's backwards to the ball?
He's closer to the ball.
He's closer to the ball, and he's able to turn to face the ball still and take possession. Right? That's what makes
Yeah.
him still a first man. And then who's just the closest person to the first man within the flow of rotation? Taz.
Taz.
Yeah.
Right? So, that's good for Taz. As we can see here, looks like Taz lets Jesse keep going. Then you keep supporting. Perfect. Although, Verza, you didn't escape me so easily. I noticed what you did. Well, one,
Just
you
wait-
grabbed the
just
big
wait about
boost,
10
and then you
seconds
grabbed the
later.
other
I love
big boost. Or you try to go.
Yeah.
But overall, your job is third man is off-ball pressure. Is off-ball pressure something we like to have, or is it necessary?
Necessary.
Oh, it's necessary.
It's necessary. Then what are we doing? You're leaving the play. You're a mile away. You're not just a mile away. We've seen sometimes where you guys are like supporting, but you're still a mile away. You're a light year away from your teammate right here. From your teammates.
I do have a question for you, if you don't mind.
Mhm.
So here, um,
I don't mind you
what
going
would
for this
you?
boost. It's off kickoff. I don't mind you doing that.
Yeah. So what would you recommend I do for off ball here? Because I see this, and I don't see like anyone I can go bump or like steal boost from them. So I'm just trying to get back with my teammates essentially.
Your job's
I don't
not to
really
get
know.
back.
Yeah.
We have the person challenging the ball guy, and have the person
Mhm.
supporting the person on the ball. You have
Right.
nothing to do with on. You have nothing to do on the ball. Your teammates are
Mhm.
covering everything. All you're gonna do by getting back is what you did right here. Get in the way.
Yep.
Right? So overall, you can think of it like this. Like you're thinking of off ball like a list of things to look for. You're thinking of it like boost steals, demos, bumps. That's what you're thinking of. But you're not thinking about the whole picture. You are everything off the ball. Your
Mhm.
job is to be as useful as possible off the ball. So that means even if you don't actually do something, you're trying to maximize your chances to be useful and maximize opportunities.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
So that means, for example, in this situation, I mean, you just took the kickoff. You're free to grab a big boost. I've always kept that in mind. Like, as long as you do your kickoff properly, you should be able to grab a big boost, unless your teammate's also overcommitted, in which case, of course, you probably have to fill in second. But here, you're taking the boost, that's fine. But then, what's the only like, sure, there's no one you can really demo, but what's the best place to go to maximize your opportunities to be useful? Where's the place where we can cover the most amount of space?
I'm thinking cut mid. Maybe look for a demo on Mercury,
Cut mid.
or
There's a
to be a
chance you
passing
can go
option.
for a demo on Mercury. Yeah. Your job is to go to the next most useful spot. So after you grab this boost, you would cut across to the middle. Mercury ends up jumping, so you can't really demo him. So you just be watching mid at this point, grabbing pads. You could maybe demo Kona Lee here, but even if you miss
Mhm.
the demo, now you're within the flow of rotation again behind your teammate. So then you just continue the vertical stack. You don't want to cut in front like you're doing here, because you're third man. You're going to cut against the flow of rotation, something we talked about in the last coaching session. You do not cut from third up to do off ball pressure, because we talked about the importance of flow and rotation, right? When you cut from third and last all the way up to here, one, you're going against the flow of rotation, which, as we talked about, is going to make it easier for the other team to take it to our side. But overall, it's easier for them to avoid demos. But also, once Jesse's about to become a third man himself, and Taz can become first man. But since you're cutting upfield, what will Taz not have?
Support.
He won't have support. So that'll force Jesse, even though Jesse thought that he probably had free reign to do his first man job and then become a third man. Now, if he sees you cutting upfield, he has to worry about, oh, I might have to cut to fill in second here, even though he's already on low boost. So we also limit opportunities for our teams.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Second man is the hardest job to execute, but third man is the hardest job for people to understand sometimes. Your job as third man is to be as useful to the play as possible. So right here, you're in front of the ball. Your job, and we're on defense. Your job is literally just to look for things to do, but at a bare minimum, cover the middle. Because when you're in the midfield grabbing pads, isn't this the closest you can possibly be to the play without interrupting flow or rotation?
Yep.
Yeah, you're covering the middle. You can cut to fill in first man. You can cut to fill in second man. You can demo. You can intercept passes. So many different things you can do from the midfield here. But then after the ball gets hit across, once your teammates take possession, sure, you're third man. So if you're very, very quick, you might be able to cut in front as third man here and then keep going. But generally what people do, since whoever on defense just save the ball, they're probably on low boost, right? So most people opt to just fill in behind to become the new second man and then just push down the field like a spear almost. Like right now, since you're pushing up the midfield, it's like you're trying to put a hole in the wall with the palm of your hand, pretty much. Like think of your opponents like a wall. When we vertical stack and we put all our pressure behind one point. We got our first man. Second man might go slightly mid, but he's still he's able to cover the 50 still. So we can say both players are putting pressure here. So when you cut from here over to here, it's like we're pushing the wall rather than trying to break through it, which is
less force per square inch. I got you.
Yep. But what we want to do is put all our pressure behind one point, break through that defense, and then keep going. That makes
Okay.
sense.
Yep.
So that's kind of like a more, I guess, intuitive way to think about it. You could make your team a spear. Make sense?
Mhm.
So after you'd go mid, and in this play, if you had went mid, would you have actually done anything in this play? No.
Not much, maybe.
You're
Maybe
just
something,
taking
but
up
no.
space. You're pressure by presence. That's all you're doing here, right? You just being here, you're pressuring by your presence. But are you really doing anything else outside that in this play?
No.
No, because you didn't need to. But if you did need to, you're here. That's
Right.
the difference. That's how, because if on offense, in order to maximize pressure, we have to maximize the amount of possession and space that we hold, right? So that means on
Mhm.
defense, if we want to relieve pressure, we have to try to take back the space on our defense. So by you going for that corner boost, we're leaving the midfield open for the other team to use. And it's up to your first and second man to have to cover everything on their own since you're not doing that.
Right.
Makes sense? Now, sometimes there might be plays where the third man goes for a demo and you don't get the demo and you've thrown yourself out of the play. Your first man, second man should still be able to cover everything on the ball as you get back, right? So it's don't be afraid to push up field as third man. But if your teammates think that you're being third man and they leave the midfield for you to cover, that's on you. That makes sense?
Mhm.
So in this play, there's not really anything you needed to do. You're just holding space for your team. But then afterwards, you cut, fill in behind Taz. You can grab pads. Like that's the thing. Like since we already have a first and second man, and you're not really doing anything, you can grab pads. You can push slightly upfield to grab pads. But where do you got to make sure you are the instant who becomes first man?
Taz. Gotta be
You
with
got to
him.
make sure you're second instantly, right? So I might push up field like this to grab a couple of pads, but then right when I see Jesse's leaving it for Taz, I'm right here.
Right.
And then, since
And
you'd
then that's
see,
my
if
ball
you
right
read
there.
the play, you'd see Taz got beat, and then you'd take possession. Jesse would keep going for demos, and then Taz would fill in second behind you. But where were you?
Not there.
Not there. So hopefully that gives you a better understanding and a little bit more in-depth look at how some of these jobs look like. Because I told you guys last week, a lot of understanding rotations is just pattern recognition. You got to understand what job you are first of all, but then once you know what job you are, then you got to learn about all the little nuances and things that can make your job look weird. Even though at the end of the day, you're just a third man, you're just a second man, you're just a first man. That makes sense?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, Taz, we haven't made fun of you yet, so let's see.
Let's do it.
So here you're supporting, and here it's just here you didn't looks like you didn't really know what you wanted to do, but you're also not really giving your teammate much of an option here. You know the midfield's open. I can tell you know the midfield's open because you go mid for a pass. It's just you're not really like you didn't really give him an actual passing option. Now don't get me wrong, he's not going to pass this. I'm just saying that initially
Yeah.
when he did have full possession on that wall, give him a pass. So still stay within the flow rotation. Like still make sure that you're angling your car towards their back post, if that makes sense. But like give him a little bit more space, and then after you notice he's not going to pass it, then you would start playing the beat. You'd play the beat, so you'd angle your car this way to play the beat. And if you see your teammates getting dunked, then you just play the 50. So you're trying. So the good part is you're trying to support close. So am I saying you did anything bad here? No.
Not necessarily.
But I want to show you here is how we can use our ability to read the play to make ourselves even more useful. That make sense to you, Taz?
Yeah. I gotcha.
So going back here, I'm just going to go in fly cam and position what I would do. So initially I would go here since he goes up the wall, but once I see he gets that hard touch, I start closing off that space to play his beat. But then right here, when I know that he's about to get 50'd, then I'd play slightly more behind him. I also want to support as close as possible, try to build up some momentum, so as soon as that ball's hit, repossession for
Bang.
me. Hopefully Varys is actually supporting you, and you might go mid for a pass for you. And then you have an option as a pass. You can still choose the solo play. Jesse's looking for demos, and then you guys can just rinse and repeat that cycle until you score or until one of you misses it. Make sense?
Yep.
Oh, you're gonna love this.
I don't think you read the play here, Varys.
No, I just said he won't, and then he did.
Yeah, and that's and when it comes to reading the play, there's a couple, and this I'm just going to go over these mindsets just because there's this normal mindsets that some people have. When people try to read the play, so I guess I should give you guys some context first. When it comes to the human anatomy, when it comes to the brain itself, so of course consciously, logically, we know we want to get better at stuff. Right? We may have an emotional attachment to things, but logically we tell ourselves we want to improve at something, right? But
Yeah.
subconsciously, do our brains actually want to improve?
No, they want to do
Not
what they
really.
know.
Yeah.
Exactly. Why does our brains only want to do what they know?
Because
Because
it's
it's
comfortable.
familiar.
But why does doing something familiar? Why is that something like what's the cause of that? Like why do we want to do something that's familiar? Why is it easier for our brains?
I
Less
guess
less
energy. Yeah.
Exactly, right, Taz? It uses less energy. Our brains are compared to the rest of the animal kingdom are huge brain matter, right? They use a ton of energy. So over time, evolution, whatever, it became natural that we wanted to do whatever we could to conserve energy. Because what happens if we have a winter where we barely have any food? If our big beefcake brains used up all the energy, we'd be cooked, right? So our brains over time have naturally designed to conserve energy to prepare us for life-threatening situations. But now, in normal everyday life, do we really experience life-threatening situations, or at least anywhere near as much as we used to? Not really. But those same tendencies will leak into parts of your life that you want to do better at. So, for example, your brain doesn't like doing repetitive stuff. So it's up to you to remain disciplined and find different ways to think about things to make sure you can still improve. Or when it comes to something like improving in Rocket League, improving takes a ton of energy because we have to focus on something that's challenging to ourselves that our brain doesn't already have neural pathways for, right? So in order to improve, we have to force ourselves to focus, force ourselves to keep that in mind. But since improvement takes so much energy, our brains actively find ways to stop improving, right? And so for example, if one of the things you're trying to get better at is learning how to read the play, your brain will either get you to not focus in some way, focus on bad teammates, focus on the fact that you're tired, might make you bored, whatever it is, right? And that will stop you from focusing on reading the play, so you'll probably just resort to bad habits, which for most people is they just play reactionary. Right? That's one thing that happens for some people. Another thing that happens for people is they play hope ball. So they don't read the play, they hope for something to happen. So for example, in a play like this, what did we do? We played hope ball.
I said he won't shoot it.
He won't shoot it. You were hoping he wouldn't shoot it, right? But in reality, if we actually read the play, we know he's shooting it, right? That's the difference. And normally a third thing people do is they do kind of the opposite of hope ball. They play safe ball. Or in their mind, they think they're playing safe ball. They're like, oh, I'm just going to play worst case. Or like maybe a better word than safe is they play worst case. They're like, oh, I'm playing safe by playing worst case, so no matter what happens, I can make the save. When in reality, the safest thing to do is to go to the ball as quickly as possible, don't give our opponent space, support as quickly as possible until we can apply the most pressure as possible. Because whatever team has more pressure does what?
Score more goals.
Scores more. And whoever scores more does win.
Yep.
Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So are they actually playing safe by doing worst case? No.
No.
They actually give up space and make it easier for the opponents to score. Even though people think they're playing safe. But overall, not focusing, playing hope ball, and playing worst case are all different ways that your brain can get you to stop improving at just reading the play. We haven't even talked about the other ideas. Your brain, when I tell you as second man, support as close as possible facing the play. What's your brain probably going to make you think about?
Give him space, more space.
Why? Why would your brain tell you to do that? Because it's worried about what?
The ball going in the net.
Ball getting hit over your head,
Yeah.
right? When in reality, if you read the play, support close, you're chilling. You got to force yourself to improve. You can't be afraid of failure. But even if you are afraid, it's still better to support close because logically, doesn't your first man want to make sure, like, if there's anything your first man doesn't want to happen, what does your first man not want to happen?
Ball goes past him.
Ball goes hit past him, right? Or at least fast over his head. He doesn't want that to happen, right? Because obviously you lose 50 sometimes, right? But yeah, so not only is your brain making you worry about the worst case, it's making you worry about the least case. So that's why you can't be afraid of failure. You got to find ways to control your brain and discipline yourself to ensure you support as close as possible facing the play. And of course, you got things like possession. Some people, when they're on low boost, are like, what if I mess up? What if I get dunked and it goes in the back of my head? That's the stuff their brain tells them to worry about. When in reality, just, oh, I'm on 0 boost. I just got to make sure I keep the ball as close as possible and try to direct the ball where I want. It's a skill issue, not a smarts issue. Make sense?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then, of course, some people are just really addicted to big boosts. So instead of grabbing mini pads, staying close to the play, which they know logically is the right thing to do, their brain's like, well, wouldn't you feel really safe if you had 100 boost right now?
Persa.
But in reality, staying close to the play is the best thing and safest thing for your team. Like, your brain just wants to conserve energy. So you got to discipline your brain and force your brain to work on these things over and over again until your brain finally realizes that it can't get you to stop improving on that thing.
Mhm.
But your brain will literally throw everything but the kitchen sink at improvement until you stop improving. So you got to get your brain to stop. You got to tell your brain how to stop. And that's the cool thing about our brains, though. Like, our brains are against us improving, but our brains literally have a really easy way for us to improve. Well, I say easy, but a straightforward way to improve. If you tell your brain how to think or how to feel enough times repetitively in every situation, you can actually get your brain to think and feel that way with enough time, practice, and repetition. So the hard part is beating your brain into submission and actually doing that over and over again, remembering and doing and telling yourself to do the right stuff. Because obviously, emotions we feel, thoughts we don't really feel all the time, right? So emotion can get really strong to us. That's why it's so important whenever you do feel a certain emotion, if you want to control that emotion, you got to tell yourself, hey, this is actually how I should feel. Logically, this is how I should feel. And I got to tell myself to, in this case, I should actually be happy that I got dunked because I took possession. That makes sense?
Mhm.
But overall, so for example, this situation, what we do, we played hope ball. We're not reading the play. I think you could have read this play. I don't think this is out of your wheelhouse at this rank for you to be able to read a play like this. It's just you were hoping for it to be easier for you. But in
Yep.
reality, you just got to play it how it is. What is the term in golf? You got to play it how it lies. You got to play
Mhm.
you got to play the play how it goes. Make sense?
Would you mind real quick while you're here just seeing if he was on ball cam or not for that shot?
It doesn't matter if he's on ball cam or not, but sure.
Yeah. Yep, he was. He was shooting regardless. Yep. I figured so.
Even if he saw you, you can still look at his car, and you can, like, reading the play isn't just a one-time thing. Like, you don't make a one-time decision when you're reading the play. It's a continuous thought process of reading what's going to happen ahead of time.
Right.
So, for example, if you read that your opponent is changing how they're positioning, then what you think is going to happen changes as well,
Mhm.
right? You're constantly reading it. So even if you have ball cam off and was looking at you, if he changes what he does, then you just read that and you make and you
Adjust
make
accordingly.
exactly.
Yep.
Taz, is this the first time you've had a team that's gotten to a third session?
Honestly.
So we can
Well,
see in
that's
this
showing
situation.
up.
So we can see in this situation, Jesse initially goes forward to be a third man, and then now Taz is in front, but Jesse knows the ball is going to Verza. So what job should you be filling in, Jesse?
Third man.
No, because Taz is third man. So I know you weren't here last week, but we gave all three jobs an importance level. So all three jobs are necessary. You agree, right, Jesse?
Yeah.
But even though they're all necessary, there's still certain priority levels. Like, if no one's challenging the ball and no one's demoing, which one would you rather have if you had to pick?
Demoing?
Just let them shoot?
Wait, say the question again.
I said, if you have nobody challenging the ball and nobody demoing,
Yeah.
which one would you rather have?
Oh, challenge.
Challenging, right?
Yeah.
So even though they're both, you would rather have all three jobs. If you have to pick, like say someone gets demoed, someone throws himself out of the play due to human error, first man should be filled in first, and then second, and then third, right? So in this situation, since you were third man, right, and then you got bumped, and then Taz threw himself out of the play. So now, who's closest to filling in each position? Varys is going to be first man because the ball's getting hit to him, right? But who's closest to filling in second? Who's closest to filling in third?
Would I be closest to second?
Yep, you'd be closest to second, and Taz is in front of the ball, so he's third. That makes sense?
Yeah.
So you should be trying to find the quickest way to get back to support Verzo.
Okay.
So the fact that you're grabbing pads is good. Keep grabbing pads, it's just you gotta find a way better path. Right? Because
Yeah.
look how far away you go. Varys is already challenging, and what does he not have?
Boost.
Doesn't matter about boost. His job is the challenge. But what does he not have?
Any support?
He doesn't have support.
Mhm.
That's the issue. So you should have turned on a dime here, grab pad, and since Varys is already challenging, you'd grow to this pad, and then this pad, now you're on 36 boost, and look at that. Opportunity to challenge. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
It's all about constant pressure. That's what high level Rocket League is all about. That's why when we look at this flowchart over here, does it have boost anywhere on here?
No.
No. Boost is actually not necessary to win. Now, of course, that's assuming it's a perfect world, right? But let's say both teams know how to win. They know mechanically what to do, they know how to read the play, and both teams know how to fill in rotations perfectly. Then what resource is something teams can fight over to gain an advantage? Boost. Right? So boost is very important to Rocket League. So when I say it's not necessary to win, don't get me wrong. Boost is very important. It makes mechanics easier. It allows you to apply more pressure. It's a resource both teams can fight over, right? So all very important stuff. But overall, when it comes to actually winning, what's more important? Being at 100 boost or having a couple pads and being in position?
Couple pads in position.
Exactly, right? So in this situation, you have to recognize. Oop. Is it further back? Yeah, it's right here. So in this situation, you go forward to be off all pressure. So that part's good, because when the ball first got hit over your head, you asked yourself, is there any teammates in front of you? No. So what job does that make you? Third man.
Yeah.
Right? But once you get bumped and the play happens, now you know because of reading the play, the ball's getting hit past you to a teammate. Right? You know, ahead of, like right here, we know that ball's getting hit to your teammate. Right? So now you ask yourself, now the ball's getting hit past you, and ask yourself, is there someone in front of me? In this case, is there someone in front of you?
Yes.
Yes. So instead of filling in third, you would go to fill in second as quickly as possible. So I would have been right here, and honestly, I would probably have jumped right here if I read the play, tried to dunk them, and assuming your teammates are playing properly, you would have instant support somewhere over here playing your read. It's a continuous cycle of first, second, third man. As soon as your team doesn't have one of these people, doesn't have somebody in doing their job, what happens?
It's kind of everything falls apart.
Yeah, the other team gets possession. And since we gave them space, they take possession into the open space, which means now by definition, they're applying more pressure. In order to score more in Rocket League, what do you need?
Pressure.
Pressure. And once you score more, you win. That makes sense?
Mhm.
It's not about getting one perfect play. It's about constant pressure. That's why it's so important to make sure all three jobs are filled in at all times. That makes sense to you, Jesse?
Yeah.
See, Taz ends up making a good challenge. Yeah, I know we're on low boost. I know the situation's weird here, but it looks like we're ball watching, Certez. Let's give it an opportunity for you to get a bump, or maybe go to the other end of the pitch, become a blindside pass, right? So right here, I'm actually fine with you pausing on the wall. But I want you to pause on the wall and look at what's the best off-ball pressure you could do. You'd probably wave dash off the wall to demo Kona Lee here, grab some pads, become a blindside pass. Hopefully, Verzo is actually supporting Jesse close here, and then you'd be a passing option. Let's say you see your teammates not passing it, then you'd let Verzo support. And then when Verza goes to the ball, you'd be back to support him. Make sense, Taz?
Yeah.
So overall, Taz, looks like you're playing without hesitation. So overall, you're playing great, Taz, right now. But one big thing, gotta recognize what job you are. Make sure, as third man, you don't get caught ball watching. Make sense?
Okay.
So here, Verza, you go to fill in second, but you see how whenever your teammate's hitting the ball, you're backwards and far away.
Mm-hmm.
Watch, we're gonna only go forward a couple seconds here. And what are we gonna see again?
Same thing, heading back.
Yep. By the time Jesse hits that ball, you're not backwards this time, but you're still a light year away. So same issue with Jesse not growing instantly to support you, because you're not supporting close here. If the other team didn't suck, you'd already be on defense right now.
Yep.
That makes sense?
Yeah, I agree.
It's all about doing your job. Like right now, like genuinely, if you supported close as you can and face the play, I would genuinely not care, at least for a few replays, if the ball kept getting hit over your head. I would not care. Because it's not about the execution right now. Right now, for you guys, it's about building good habits.
Yeah.
And once you have the good habits, then it's just about asking yourself, how can I better read the play? How can I better support? But like right now, we're not even supporting. In no world can we say we're supporting here.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
just off in Narnia.
Exactly. Right? So overall, what this kind of shows me is we're still putting a focus on boost rather than the thing that we should be trying to do. And if you're not
Yeah.
trying to do what I'm asking you to do, I can't help you improve. All I can do
Yeah.
is rinse and repeat what I said from the last session. You gotta support close here. You gotta stay closer to the play. Don't leave the play to go for big boost. So what I can tell you guys that might help you guys out, something I've given my other players that I coach, is I tell them, if you catch yourself going out of your way for a big boost, you're not allowed. You have to actively avoid the big boost for a whole minute. And you'd be surprised how quickly
That's
people
tough.
learn when that's the punishment they have to put on themselves.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying you have to do that right now, but if you catch yourself in a scrim doing that, then I'd automatically like if it was me, I'd automatically put myself on that punishment right away. Like, nope, I don't deserve boost. I went out of my way. Like here, this is a good boost if you did it for the right reasons. If you as third man recognized that you were, well, first of all, if you recognized your third man and you recognize there's no one really to demo, then going for that boost deal is great. Now what we want to see you do is, again, cut to the midfield. We want to be as close to the play as possible to maximize opportunities. Does it guarantee that you're gonna have to do anything?
No.
But it
But I'm there.
maximizes your chances to be useful if something does happen. Exactly. All right.
Yeah.
Is that what you do?
Nope.
No.
'Cause
even though
I
the
do
ball
that
got
on-
hit back to, even though the ball got hit back to our end, it still doesn't change that we should be rotating down the middle to stay as close to the play as possible.
Yep, and then I can be with Jesse right there.
Exactly. And you would turn to support Jesse. And again, Jesse's first man, on his first hit, you weren't supporting close facing the play. And now for his second hit, you're closer than you're closer than you've been, don't get me wrong, but you're still a mile away.
Mhm.
That makes sense?
Yep.
And then Jesse and Taz, everything I'm saying to Varys makes sense to you guys as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, right now, I think Varys' second man is the clearest second man that's far away, so far. But does that mean that Jesse and Taz, you've mastered second man?
No.
No. If anything, you guys have the same issue. You're just a little bit closer.
Yeah.
Right? You guys should be you should be up Jesse's butt. You gotta be the first. Think of it like this.
Yep.
You want to be
That's
the better second man than the opponent's second man. In order to be the better second man and the opponent's second man, you have to physically be closer to the ball at the moment of contact. And you gotta be the first one up, because now you're the
Yep.
first man, and you want to be the better first man at that point. Make sense?
I gotta make Mercury hold my pocket right here.
Yep. Now, luckily, y'all are playing against some dookie players, so it ends up working out for you.
Yeah.
I agree.
But as you guys can see, even though it's by no means perfect, we can easily tell you guys are trying to take possession. You're trying to play faster. You can tell the rotations are cleaner. Like Fares' rotations are a lot cleaner than last replay. It's just you're not helping your team at all.
hmm
Look how far away. Jesse gets another 50-50, and where are you?
Yeah, I was
Narnia,
playing
as you said.
safe ball here. I saw the two of
Yeah.
them coming at him. I got scared.
Exactly. Remember, no matter what, even if you're playing reactionary, doesn't supporting close give you the best chance to get the ball first?
hmm
Yeah. There's actually some pros that don't know how to read the play. But they force themselves to support as close as possible, so even though they play reactionary, they still give themselves the best chance to get the ball first. Now, if they play against somebody that supports close, reads the play, and has momentum, are they going to get to the ball first? No, because they're playing reactionary. But even if you play reactionary, you support as close as possible to be to give yourself the best chance to get the ball first. Make sense?
Right. Mhm.
And this is where you guys are going to have to tell yourselves to not be afraid of failure. You have to force yourselves to do the right thing, not on feeling, but because you know it's right. I want you to be supporting closer. There's no such thing as what ifs when you're playing. There is, are you trying to do the right thing, or are you not trying to? This whole
Right.
replay, I haven't really seen you push yourself into being uncomfortable. I haven't seen you force yourself to support close properly. You're facing the play, you're keeping your momentum, but you can even see right here, just like we talked about earlier, you're going against the flow of rotation. We're facing away from their net rather than towards their net, right? We should see you right here, even though you're supporting Taz, support mid from here, where you're actually facing the net. Make sense?
Mhm.
Keep your momentum, keep the flow going, and then you could have gone for that. Whereas missing out on a lot of opportunities. See here, this is just a mechanical mistake and a little bit of a mystery, but overall, you still went without hesitation. So that's what I'm telling you. This is still great. You're following what I asked you to do here, Jesse, or I asked your team to do. Go without hesitation. It's just we messed up on the execution side.
Yeah.
Until you guys are top 100, and I'm not saying that's your guys' goal or anything, but until you're top 100 in twos or a top 100 skill level in the world, there's everything in your mind could be considered an execution mistake. As long as you're trying to do the right thing, just an execution mistake. Now, should you be afraid of misexecuting? No. Because if you misexecute, you fail. And if you failed, that means you can learn. And if you learn, you can try again next time with new knowledge. And eventually, if you try and fail at something enough, what happens? You
Get
master
better at it.
Exactly. So right here, we misread the play a little bit, and our mechanics looks like we didn't execute exactly what we wanted to do either, right? So what you would do is you'd look at your own replay here, and you'd ask yourself, okay, what could I have looked at to better read the play? Well, one, I could have read where the ball is getting hit sooner. Right here, I see all my teammates are missing, and that Mercury is hitting that ball. So you could have done a very fast power slide turn in the corner here, and just taken a free ball here.
Mhm.
But even if you messed up with your read the way you did, do we just accept the fact that you messed up, you let him score? No. Right? You fix it and try again. So right here, you would read where that ball... Whoa.
Come on.
You'd read where that ball's bouncing. You'd read your opponent and say, oh, he's not going that fast. I can actually beat him. And you just got to read the wall bounce.
Mhm.
So it looks like for you, you read that you're beating your opponent to the ball. You just misread the ball. Misread the wall bounce. Makes
Yeah.
sense?
Uh-huh.
So that's something you would tell yourself, hey, when it comes to possession, when it comes to sidewall possessions anyway, sometimes I misread the wall bounce. That'd be something that you'd want to practice. Which is something you can easily do in free play by playing as fast as possible. Make sense?
Mhm.
Good possession. And it looks like we do see kind of what we saw Verza do earlier. We see Jesse third man going down the side rather than down the middle. right? So we're not really being useful to the play here, right? Got to make sure that when we rotate back, grab the pads, rotate down the middle, and once we're at the top of the goal box, we're chilling. But you can see, do we need to cut to fill in first or second here?
No.
No. Taz and Verzar are both first and second, so you just let them take possession. You fill into the flow of rotation behind them and keep going. Now, you do fill into the flow of rotation, but did you do so in the best way possible to maximize opportunities in case something happened?
No, because I'm on ball side.
Yep. And to be honest with you, I don't care about front post, back post rotations. What I care about is, are you filling into the flow of rotation, which some people might say is back post rotations, but fill into the flow of rotation and do the jobs. You can fill in as first man against the flow of rotation, and sometimes it's fine. You can sometimes go front post and it's okay. It's just you have to really understand what's happening to the play. And overall, as third man, if you're not rotating down the middle, you're not maximizing your usefulness. That makes sense? You see another play here, Taz, where your second man looks like the ball does get hit over you on a misread, right? So just a little bit of a misread, but do you at least go to fill in second? Yes, you do. But as you can see, do you fill in second quick enough?
No.
No, because at the moment of the 50, where are you facing?
I'm facing the corner.
Facing the corner, right? So right here, if you right here, you're getting bumped. So the fact that you don't go for the ball isn't that much of a worry for me. But you should have already started turning here. I would have boosted. I would feathered boost to grab these two pads. You'd see that Jesse's going for it, and I'd actually turn to face right here.
Okay.
Free ball. Make sense?
Yeah.
Now, of course, I tend to treat reads as something that is nonchalant because at the end of the day, it's just physics and geometry. Don't make reads harder than they are. Right? Look at the speed, the angle, and elevation of your opponent and teammates' cars. Determine their angles, and then see, are they missing the ball? Are they hitting the ball? And if they're hitting the ball, where's it going? Make sense?
Yeah.
So you should have already been pretty much, you should grab that pad, or grab this pad turned right here. And then right here, look at the angle of the car. Both of them are on the left side of the ball. So you know the ball's going to the right wall. And you could tell that Jesse was getting more above the ball. So we knew he was winning the 50-50. And then you could literally just have to read where the angles are bouncing. Free possession. And so I would have probably pinched it off the ceiling, landed on the wall, and kept going. Make sense? Alright. But I think we've gotten to the part of the replay where we're not really going to be seeing anything new, right? And we're about to see you guys score 3 times, so replay's about to be useless anyway, right? So overall, this is what I'll leave you guys now. Question time. It is time for questions. Any thoughts that came up throughout the session that you still don't know, think are 100% clear? Any questions as a whole? Now is the time to ask Senor Luke whatever you want. Aside of that, I'm the best coach in the world. No question. But I do think questions are something that you have to search for, right?
Yeah.
Don't just expect them to pop into your head. Like, think about everything I said. Like, you guys should be trying to think the next step. Like, I'm telling you what I want you to work on. You should be thinking about everything that I'm saying and be like, okay, but what if in this situation, yada, yada, yada. What if I do this and this happens? Or maybe you think about it even further in depth. Instead of asking me a question, ask for a clarification where you think about, oh, wait, does this make sense? Is this how I'm supposed to do it? Where you kind of try to make it click in your own head, right? Questions aren't just for answers. It's also for clarification. Make sense?
Actually,
I got one.
yeah. Okay, yeah, you go first.
I feel like a lot of times I'll be first man and I'm playing quick, and so then I like get early 50 and don't necessarily have support, and I feel like I have like a ton of time as third. I tend to like either grab a mid or go for one of their corners and just like keep that fast momentum. Is that like a good thing to do, as well as like I usually rush a corner boost on their side and then turn quick and try to like go for a demo behind them.
So you're saying as first man, like you will lose a 50, pass it off or something like that, and your habit is to instantly go for a boost
Yeah.
and then go? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask a very similar question because I do that a lot. As a, I won't check like I should what my teammates are doing, and I'll take the corner or whatever. as a just in case if the ball comes that way. Now they're starved.
Well, before you take the 50-50, you can already ask yourself, is there a teammate in front of you or not? All right? Way before you ever become third man, you should already know if you're going to become second or third. Right? For example, if you're about to take a 50-50 and a teammate's in front of you, you should already know as you're taking this 50-50 that you're going to be filling in second. Right? So that's one thing. But like you can tell what you're doing way before you hit the ball. But of course, if there's no one in front of you, then you know that as soon as that ball gets hit behind you, you're third man. Right? So that's knowing what job you are that you have to keep in mind. So let's say it is that situation, no one's in front of you, you lose a 50 back. Remember, your job is to be the best third man. In order to be the best third man, that takes some thinking. There are a ton of different things you can do as third man. You can do boost steals, you can do bumps, you can do demos, you can become a blindside pass on the other side, and eventually you can rotate back down the middle, grabbing pads, and fill in the flow of rotation. And on defense, of course, you can cover midfield pass, look for demos and stuff as well. Right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a ton of different things you can do as third man. Now, when I say as third man, I don't tell you to just I'm not telling you specific pattern. I'm not telling you boost steal, demo, boost steal, pass, be available, leave. Am I telling you a specific sequence like that? No, because depending on the play, some things are going to be better because your teammates are going to be diving towards the net the entire time. So sometimes the boost steal is not going to be more important than the demo. Or maybe there's 3 people in net, there's no point going for a demo. Maybe it's more useful to go for the boost steal, maybe be a backboard pass option, steal the other boost, and then be a blindside pass option. Or sometimes, initially you go for the boost steal, and then 2 people challenge, and then there's just 1 person in net, demo them, and then become a blindside pass option. You see how depending on the situation determines what is the best thing to do as third man. It takes some thinking. There's no set pattern. So don't get me wrong. Am I saying that you're doing anything bad by instantly going for a boost steal and then going for a demo? No, it's not bad, but it's the best thing you can do in every play.
No, not necessarily.
No. It takes thinking. And that's the big thing. You gotta be able to do what the American schooling system has failed to do for all of us. You gotta critically think. Alright? And that's the big thing that we gotta keep in mind. We gotta teach ourselves how to critically think. We gotta take the information in front of us, ask ourselves questions, try to find the best answers, ask more questions, rinse and repeat until we know the best answer. That's all critical thinking is. Now, of course, it takes energy and it takes time to get really good at it, but overall, you need it to get higher level in this game.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, you as third man just rotating through with the basic pattern isn't going to be that bad. At the end of the day, first man and second man are far more important when it comes to getting up in ranks. Third man just makes everything easier for us. And technically, if you're playing threes and you already have a first or second, you're not doing anything else anyway, so you want to help it. So may as well still be the best third man you can be. Make sense?
Yeah.
That answer your question too, Verza, or do you got a slight variation with the question?
Yep. No, that helped.
All right. Anything
I
else?
do have a different one. Could you go back in the replay, that spot you were talking about where Taz should have been facing the ball, it pinched off the right wall and went up? I think it was before any of our shots.
I gotta head out, so I will catch you guys whenever.
Oh, you're leaving?
Yeah, I gotta head out a little early.
Alright. Peace, Taz. Thanks for showing.
Yep. See ya. Okay. Alright, stream. That was everything. So I will see you all probably tomorrow if I'm around, if not Monday. Take care.